Thank you very much to be here with you. And I hope that in some minutes I shall tell to you a story from Romania, now, in present and in perspective. Okay, background. After more than 35 years, the discovery of the first cases in Romania, quality of life became an essential for both people living with HIV and for the doctors, and not only. Professor Strinu presented some minutes ago the situation from Romania and what are our expectations now and in the future. In this context, the study carried out by HIV Outcome Romania, the National Institute for Infectious Disease, Professor Dr. Matei, Bals, Bucharest, and 9 regional centers in the country who aim to assess the experience and quality of life of women living with HIV in Romania. Social and medical integration are the main elements of analysis, as well as the ways that women perceive them. Okay, the study consists of 1,050 persons touched by HIV in Romania. From these, 361 women and 60 up to 60 in men, over 18 years of age, living with HIV in Romania under the surveillance of 9 regional centers. In Romania, again, we had and we have a special situation with overlapping of 2 types of epidemic, of the formal children raised up with HIV from the 14,000 children touched by HIV rate 1-to-1 women to men, and the other one in young adult who came up after 2010. Again, from 1,050 persons touched by HIV, 361 women, 29% being part of the Romanian cohort, long survivors up to 65 years. The mean age was 38 years. Quantitative analysis was combined with qualitative insights, and because it's a sort of HIV phenomenon in our region. Ethical consideration were a core of concern, resulting in thorough analysis of data for patterns and nuances. Okay, results, very quickly. What we heard about the situation from the women from Romania. From 361 responders, 29% being part of the Romanian cohort, not vertically infected at the beginning of the 1990s. Age, the mean age, 38 years. Social inclusion of women. 38% responders consider low level of acceptance within the society. Again, 38%. Like vulnerability to exclusion, 85% responders indicated high vulnerability to exclusion. Medical needs, 50% of the responders outline they need another type of medical services, not exactly like we're doing now. Medical relationship, 56% responders felt that the relationship between healthcare professionals, people living with HIV, need to be improved. Another type of understanding of the relation between a person touched by HIV and healthcare professional. Inclusion. 78% responders consider inclusion in the education system and peer groups is difficult, even now in 2025. And our presentation is, in fact, the situation, what will be in 2030. I don't understand exactly what will be in the future. Okay, but in my opinion, what it was very, very interesting is that 50% of the women response, they believe the children, both infected but especially exposed and not infected in Romania, are more easily stigmatized than adults. Again, not infected children, but exposed, uninfected children from these women. It's very, very interesting. Mass information media. 70% of respondents consider very, very important to discuss with mass media. The study. In fact, One, women are the game changer in terms of perception of management of challenges of all people living with HIV in Romania. In this moment, from about 60,000 in life, a half are young women, and the other one men. First, it's very important to need and to raise awareness and to educate, generally speaking, the population with HIV and the general population about HIV in Romania after 35 years. Second, the medical and social needs reflect the moment for more tailored services. We need, in fact, in Romania, more and more multidisciplinary team and to discuss more and more with our women touched by HIV, the majority of them young in Romania, between 30 and 40. Women may have a crucial role in how stigma is approached in the education process. It's very, very important in Romania in our term. Putting in practice the study conclusion can help our country reach UNAIDS targets from 2030, namely, okay, 1,000 population touched by HIV. From this, a half women, young one. Is very important from the point of view of this study impact on our cascade of care, because everybody are asking, hello Romania, and not only Romania, what you are doing with your cascade of care. Why? At the end of the day, 86% of the women touched by, not only women, but from general population touched by HIV are undetectable viral load. But the other one, until 16,000 in life, we don't know exactly the situation. This is very, very provocative for us. Important one, after this study, early diagnosis, timely retention in care, and in the same time to try to discuss with our women, young one, touched by HIV in Romania. Starting from 2022, 2023, and now, the projection for Romania until 2030, if we are looking in our data, number of women, young one, discriminated, yes or no, the projection in time is we shall have in life, in a way, more and more population touched by HIV. From this, more than a half women and young one, and by the other one, old, but from the new cases. And starting with this, the people living with HIV who need treatment will be more and more at the end in 2030. And finally, one, the trigger for my country, in my opinion, are women touched by HIV. Second, exposed children infected, but the majority uninfected with HIV. If we are discussing yes or no about discrimination, generally speaking, and especially in women, and from the next year, 5 years, it's possible to be at the same level and not exactly 95, 95, 95 or 0, like way of transmission. Thank you.